Welcome in, folks. This is Roughing the Taker, and I am the Taker, Michael. Nice to meet you, if you're new to the show. But today, my take is that the New England Patriots, yes, the New England Patriots of the mighty, powerful 2000s and 2010s, are the next poverty franchise. They will not be good for a very long time, and I'll tell you why right now. Just this week, New England fired their head coach, Jerod Mayo, after just one season, having a pretty horrible year. They won 4 games this year, and they capped it off with an absolute idiotic win against Buffalo last week to lose the number 1 pick and to slide back to 4th in the draft. Now, I imagine Patriots fans want to believe Robert Kraft thought this firing out months in advance or maybe weeks in advance. But I have a feeling if Jerod Mayo loses the last game, I don't think he's getting fired. I think this was a kind of a split decision. And Robert Kraft had enough. He wanted the first pick, for sure. Who doesn't? But that's not the whole reason why New England's going to be a poverty franchise. Things on the outside seem to be going okay for the rebuilding plan. They have Jerod Mayo, who they think is a franchise quarterback. They have the 4th pick. They have the most cap space in the NFL with $131.4 million. So there's things to build around. They have to hire a new head coach. A lot of people are saying Mike Vrabel might be the guy. I don't love that. I think New England definitely needs to bring in an offensive-minded guy. Ben Johnson would be my pick. But let's face the facts here. New England was 23rd overall defensively. Not great. They weren't great all year. Pretty much were just giving up points in bunches. I saw that Chargers game. They gave up 40. And I think it's going to take a lot longer for New England to get back on top. A lot longer. I'm not totally convinced on Jerod Mayo. I know a lot of people think he's going to be a great quarterback, but he played 10 games. He had 10 interceptions. That's a lot of turnovers. And I don't know. He didn't have a lot to throw to. Now, I'll give him that. Not a lot to throw to. New England is terrible at drafting wide receivers. Another reason why I think they might be a poverty franchise. They're going to need someone at wide receiver, and it's looking like probably T. Higgins. But also, I'm not completely sure people want to go to New England. I mean, why would you want to go to New England? They haven't been good since Brady left, and there's no real signs that they're going to get better. Now, I get Ben Johnson will recruit people if he gets there. But Mike Vrabel, I don't really see offensive guys going there. That was never really his strong suit. I mean, it was mostly give it to Derrick Henry and play defense. So I think Mike Vrabel is the wrong choice for New England. And if they go that route, it's going to be a long, long route. Now, we look at the 4th pick in the draft. They gave up the, 5th most sacks in the NFL last year. 5th most. So Jerod Mayo was under pressure a lot, and they definitely need to fix that. Now, will they go left tackle in the beginning of this draft? I'm not 100% sure. It's definitely something they need to pick up on really quick because, at least how I think, new young quarterbacks who keep getting sacked over and over every year, they're not going to turn out great. You need to get them protection early on, or I could see them getting skittish. Could see them just bailing out on throws because they don't want to get hit. And it just leads to a trickle-down effect, and the Patriots are in trouble again. So there's one. Then the Patriots actually have a good passing defense. They ranked 10th in the NFL last year. I see a lot of mock drafts saying they want to go Will Johnson, the cornerback from Michigan. And I don't know. I think there's a lot more they have to get right. They were not great against the run. They definitely need more defensive tackles, bigger line. And they need to get some help for Jerod Mayo for sure. If they're not going to do it in free agency, they need to get someone quick. Travis Hunter probably would have fixed a lot of those issues, but they won against the Bills. They lost the 1st pick, so he probably will not slide to 4th. I don't really see that happening. The other thing about the Patriots here is they have Robert Kraft. And I think Robert Kraft is addicted to an old style of winning. And ever since Brady left, I'm not so sure that he has a solution. I think Brady masked a lot of the problems in the New England organization just with his greatness. And I think Robert Kraft might have been bailed out for most of his career by Tom Brady. And I guess we'll see with Bill Belichick as well. The other point I want to make about Drake May is his college coach, Mac Brown. Mac Brown is thought of as a great coach in most regards. But I'll tell you what, he's never had a quarterback pan out in the NFL. You think about some of his quarterbacks, you think about Vince Young. If you just look at every year he's been a college coach, almost none of them have worked out. Colt McCoy is another one. He's not a guy who prepares his quarterbacks for the NFL. So, and Drake May was his guy. So that's just another reason why I'm not sold as much as everyone else is on Drake May. We'll see going into the year, but I really think New England is looking at another 5 to 10 years of being absolutely awful, and that's good. That's good. I hope they do. We're gonna go on a report to the Banana Slug here, and what do you have to say about the Patriots there, Banana Slug? Their ass. Guy makes great points. Okay, so Taker's take for today: Patriots, the next NFL poverty franchise. You can write it down. Come back and tell me I'm wrong, but I won't be. Okay. So suits them right. Subscribe, like, Roughing the Taker.